Hi, welcome to the Diocese of the Central Gulf Coast tutorial on Twitter. If you have never created a Twitter account before, you simply go to twitter.com and you should see this screen on your computer or something similar, as I'm sure they change it and update it all the time. You do not need to put in HTTPS or www. You can just put in twitter.com into the address bar at the top of your screen, and it will bring you to this. Through this tutorial, I do not believe that you will see my mouse moving around, but I will be describing what I am doing so you know where I'm going on the screen. If you look at the top right corner of the screen, you'll see sign up and log in. And if you're creating a new account, you need to go to sign up to create an account. So that's what I will do. And this will take you through, I believe it'll be 6 screens. So the first one asks for your full name. And of course, that's my name, Elizabeth McWhinney. You do not need to put in a middle name or anything else. Just a first and last will do. And you need, it says phone or email, but you definitely need an email in there to connect your account to. And once you have connected your account to one email, you won't be able to create another Twitter account with the same email. I do not believe. You'll need to create a different email if you want a second Twitter account. But as you're just getting started, betting you're not worried about that yet. So just creating one Twitter account, just put in the email that you want it to be connected with. So I'm going to put in an email that I use, and you'll see it gives you a check mark when it's a valid email. If you forgot to put in the .com or finish the email in some way, it will know that and tell you that you need to finish the email. And then you need to put in a password. So just highlight this area down here where you see the dots and create yourself a password. It'll need to be at least 6 characters. It's good, of course, to have letters and numbers, things like that. So I'm going to put in a password I've created here, and it lets me know that it's valid with that green bar and the check mark. That will work. And I've written it down in my secret little password book so I don't forget. And then I'm just going to hit sign up, and it will take me through a few steps. So it's creating my account. I don't want it to save my password, so I'm going to just X out of that in the top right screen. It says enter your phone number to keep it more secure, and you can do that. For whatever reason, I've just never done that with my accounts. I don't enter my phone number. So you can see below next, there's this tiny little word here that says skip. So I'm going to click on skip for myself. Choose a username. You can, choose anything you want. It can't have spaces in it. You can see they give you a bunch of suggestions. If you type in a username that is already in use on Twitter, it will let you know that. So that's no problem. It will coach you through it. For the sake of this, I'm just going to choose one of the usernames it suggests for me, which is actually a terrible username, Central Gulf COA 2, but that's what I'll choose for now. But you could type something in. And it lets me know, of course, that that works. It knew it would work, and it gave me a check mark. And I'm going to go to the next step. And you can always change your username later, so don't sweat over that too much. Yay, they're glad I'm here. They're going to take me through a few things to get my account going. So I say, yes, let's do that. They want to suggest some accounts for me to follow. So they want me to click on anything I like, and you can see you could scroll down, and they've got just different categories that you could choose from. So I'm just going to say, yeah, sure, popular accounts and funny things. I like funny things. So I'll check both of those and hit continue. Now we're at step 3 of 6. It's made some suggestions for me, and I can just say, yes, follow all 40 that you suggested, or I could say, deselect the select all check mark there and see all the check marks go away. And I can say I don't want to follow any of those, or I could choose one. Yes, I want to choose my local news station. So I'm going to check on that on the faint little box there to the right. And yeah, I'm going to follow that one. So I'm going to say follow one and continue. Takes me to step 4 of 6. So you can skip this. You see, skip the step for now, or you can upload a photo from your computer, or you could even take a photo. Most likely, if you're working from a laptop, you have a built-in webcam. So I could go here to take pictures. Here I am. So I'll go on here and just say take the picture. And you can see here that it has taken my picture, and it will let you retake it or just hit apply. And this will be my profile picture for my account. And then I'm going to continue. Okay, you can look for people you know that have Twitter accounts by going to your different mail accounts. I'm going to skip this step for now, but you can go in there and explore when you're setting up if you want, or you can just skip this as well. All of these steps have skip this step options. So I'm going to skip that one. And now they've set up my Twitter account. Yay! All right, now that we have a Twitter account set up, I would like to go through and just show you a few of the basics. I'm not going to try to make you an absolute expert on using Twitter at this time. Just be able to move around a little bit in there and be able to follow what's going on at the convention this year and get involved with that here. So first, I just want to point out that gold bar at the top where it's asking you to confirm your email address so that you may access all of Twitter's features. And it says that it has sent an email to the email account that you connected to this Twitter account. So I'm not going to get rid of that bar right now, but you can by going in there and hitting learn more, or the next time you go into your Twitter account it'll be gone, or once you go to your email and confirm, that'll be gone. So just wanted to point that out. So you'll see here on this main page for me, this is kind of the newsfeed page. This is where you will see what all of the people you're following, what they are tweeting, what they're putting out there. And since I've only followed my news station, that's all I'm seeing. And I think maybe there was an advertisement up somewhere. No. Okay. So, and they'll recommend people for you to follow. So that's what you'll see on this page, and you can read those things and respond to them. What I want you to be able to do is to follow the diocesan account. So you want to go up to this top right corner of the page where it says search Twitter and type in DioCGC, and you'll see us right there will come up. You'll recognize our seal. So click on that and it'll take you to the diocesan page. There we are. See, it says in the left corner there, the official Twitter account of the Episcopal Diocese of the Central Gulf Coast. Yay! And I've already clicked follow on this from this account. So, but you could see I can unfollow. I can follow again. No problem. Okay, so I am one of their followers. And if you scroll down a little bit, they'll recommend other similar accounts that you might want to follow. And then you can see tweets specifically from the diocese. So the last one that we sent out was on Facebook, which is connected to our Twitter account. So that shows up here. Okay. Now, you may have heard about hashtags. Hashtags is a way to follow conversations and topics that are happening on Twitter. So you go up to the same box and you put in a hashtag that you want to find so that you can follow that conversation. So there are two hashtags set up for the convention this year. One will be hashtag DioCGC16. Now that one doesn't come up because no one has created a tweet yet about that. But let's see if I put in last year's, if that will show me the old tweets from that hashtag. It will. Look, here we go. Standing room only for Bishop Kendrick's consecration. DioCGC15. There's a hashtag. Hashtag making a bishop. Fantastic. So we'll see all kinds of tweets that use that hashtag from last year. Okay, so that's how you can follow a conversation. So whenever you post something about the convention, use hashtag DioCGC16 this year, or you can put that into the search and see what everybody else is tweeting about the convention. And another hashtag that we are doing for this year is hashtag CGC Vision 16. And that will bring you to tweets about the conversation that we're going to have on Friday afternoon about the mission and vision of our diocese. And you can be involved in that way. So that is basically, now you can go back home. You see at the top left, home will take you back to that page that we saw before. And now you're going to see tweets from not only the news channel that I follow in their account, but there should be tweets on here from the diocese. Well, they'll show up as soon as there are more today. I'll have to tweet something in there so you'll see that. Okay, so other people's tweets will show up on your news feed, and then you could go to your page by clicking on your picture. It says profiles and settings. View profile, that'll take you to you. So this will take me to my new account that I just set up. Okay, just setting up my Twitter, my first tweet, so you can see that there. So if you want to put a tweet out there, go to the top right corner where it says tweet, and you just click on that, and then you say whatever you want. It has to be, you've probably heard about this, only 140 characters or less. Hey, I'm excited to be here. Put that out there, and you can see there's a number that got lower right there. It started at 140 next to where it says tweet there. Now I have 113 characters left. Spaces count, everything you put in there counts. You can do no more than 140. You can put links in here, you can copy links in here, all sorts of things. But we don't want to get too detailed in this tutorial. So you can just see I can include somebody in here. So I will say at Dio, see, and they show up. If I put an at symbol in front of it, it like tags them in the post, and so they'll know that I posted this. It'll show up on their page, and I will tweet this to them. And there we go. So that's another way that you can connect. Using the hashtag and using the at symbols are ways to tag what you're putting out there. Okay, and now look at that. This is also a live link. I can go to DioCGC. Go straight to their page from here. Let's see what they've got there. Okay. So have fun, explore around on your new page, and be sure to follow the diocesan page. Be sure to go back up to your picture here and look at all the options here. Viewing your profile, viewing your settings, how you can set privacy, how you can set how you get notifications and announcements. So just explore through that, and it'll be pretty self-evident as you go through all these different things, okay? It just takes a little time to look around and have fun with it. But you've seen here the basics of how to do a tweet, how to follow somebody, and how to search for something. And if you have any further questions, you can send me a message at the diocesan page. Scroll down here a little bit. Oh, you can tweet to me here. Well, you can send me an email at elizabeth.cgcnews@diocgc.org, and that is on our diocesan website page. And just let us know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful. Thank you, and enjoy convention.